Tom Brady and Sofia Vergara, two icons from completely different universes, just sent the entire internet into a frenzy, then pulled the plug so hard it left fans dazed and confused. It started like all modern celebrity firestorms do, a single moment, a simple photo, and the wildfire of online speculation. Aboard a luxury Ritz-Carlton yacht docked somewhere on the glittering coast of Europe, both Brady and Vergara were seen relaxing in style with a group of A-listers, wine in hand, the sunset painting them in gold. And that's all the fuel the tabloids needed. Suddenly, headlines screamed about flirtation, chemistry, and whispers that Tom had purposely moved seats to sit closer to Sofia. The gossip exploded. Fans ran wild with theories. The idea of football's greatest quarterback, newly single, sharp-suited, and ever a media magnet, teaming up with Modern Family's sultry Colombian queen, was almost too much to handle. Social media collapsed into full-blown hysteria. People weren't just asking if they were dating, they were planning the wedding. Theories took over TikTok. Memes flooded Twitter. And the craziest twist of all? A source claimed that Tom allegedly told friends that Sofia was too old for him to date. That was the spark that turned this into a full-on firestorm. The backlash was immediate. Supporters of Vergara came in swinging, dragging anyone who dared shame a 51-year-old woman who looks like a goddess and lives like royalty. People pointed out that Tom had just turned 47 himself, hardly a spring chicken. But the quotes spread like wildfire, with screenshots circulating everywhere without any context, and honestly, the drama reached a fever pitch. Comment sections were like war zones. On one side, people were furious that Brady might have disrespected a Latina queen, and on the other, folks were swearing it was all just fake news. Then, just when it seemed like things couldn't get messier, Brady's team stepped in and really hit the brakes. A rep for Tom clapped back hard, calling the rumors completely false and emphasizing that he never said, nor would he ever say anything like that about Sofia. No shade, no diss, no drama. That age comment? Total fabrication. In fact, sources close to the situation clarified everything. There was no romance, no scandal, just two single adults enjoying a luxury cruise with mutual friends. That's it. Game over. But honestly, the damage was already done. The internet had already built the fantasy. People had already emotionally invested in the idea of a surprise romance between two of Hollywood's most eligible stars. Some fans were relieved, others were disappointed. And then there were those who were just stunned at how fast things spiraled. In just 5 days, Tom Brady and Sofia Vergara went from total strangers to rumored lovers to the subject of one of the wildest controversies of the summer. One photo, one dinner, one fake quote. That's all it took to break the internet. But this isn't just about a fake relationship. It's about how fast fame works in 2025. All it takes is one out-of-context image and a sprinkle of imagination, and suddenly, you're the next hot couple trending globally. Nobody asked either of them. Everyone just assumed. The machine moved on its own. But what makes it even crazier is how perfect they look together. Tom Brady, polished, clean-cut, recently retired from football with an entire empire behind him. Sofia Vergara, glamorous, charming, recently divorced, and living her best Mediterranean summer. On paper, they seemed made for headlines. He's the ultimate American hero. She's the Latin bombshell with worldwide appeal. But the truth? Just friends. No dating, no shade, no drama. And yet, it was already too late. The meme train had left the station. People had already emotionally boarded. There were edits of Tom and Sofia in wedding clothes, imagined interviews, fake baby names, people doing deep dive astrology compatibility charts. Even now, after the denial, fans still cling to hope that something might actually happen. Because when something looks that good on screen, people don't want it to end. And that's the era we live in, where appearances are reality, where rumors don't just spread, they dominate, and where fans feel ownership over celebrity relationships that don't even exist. And let's not forget, both of them are seasoned veterans in this game. They know how the machine works. Brady didn't even blink. Sofia didn't even flinch. While the world debated their love lives, they just kept sipping wine and sunbathing in luxury. That's power, but also that's fame. One minute you're just vibing on a boat and the next you're trending globally for something you didn't even say. And despite the chaos, there's one thing that everyone agrees on. If Tom Brady had asked Sofia Vergara out, it wouldn't just be tabloid gold. It would have been the hottest story of the decade. But instead, all we got was a rumor, a denial, and honestly, a trail of broken hearts from fans who dared to dream just a little too hard. So what's next? Probably nothing. But honestly, don't be surprised if the paparazzi stay glued to them just in case. And don't be shocked if one little dinner photo turns into another round of speculation. Because when two stars like this collide, even briefly, the world watches. And, well, some people will always hope. Because fairy tales sell. And this one, even though it never really happened, still managed to break the internet. And yet, let's linger in that moment for a beat longer, on the yacht, with its sleek, glossy decks that reflected a dying sun's soft pinks and ambers, the quiet cadence of waves lapping against polished wood. Picture the group of high-profile friends, fashion designers whispering, musicians laughing, a movie director casting glances at Sofia's charisma. Tom leans back, tanned and unguarded, the weight of NFL legacies set aside. Sofia radiates effortless glamour, a laugh that could light up a room, sandals dangling from pedicured toes. The photograph that sparked an international wildfire was, in reality, just another moment on a yacht. Fast forward to fans' reactions. One user editing imaginary wedding rings onto their hands. TikToks, memes, and threads multiplied. Should Tom have asked her out? Swipe up. Reddit theories bled into absurdity and poetry alike. Meanwhile, Brady's rep fielded calls. Clarify. Denounce. Sofia's team? Silence. A classic play. Let the story burn itself out. Let facts float back like debris after a storm. So, time passes. New headlines, they come and go. But the Brady Vergara rumor? Well, it's not quite gone. It still lingers in fan edits, podcasts, and honestly, even in punchlines. There's even this Twitter page called Brady and Vergara Forever that keeps posting these pastel-filtered fantasies. And people, they still whisper, they looked like chemistry incarnate. In the background, there's this bigger issue humming along. Ageism in celebrity culture. That fake quote, it actually sparked some real outrage. Even if it wasn't true, it definitely hit a nerve. Why is it still so shocking for a woman who's 51 years old to be seen as desirable? Sofia, who's thriving, became the symbol. She shattered those outdated expectations. The rumor turned into a reflection of something deeper, our discomfort with aging and, well, our fixation on youth. So, a journalist tweeted, "Even fake rumors teach us something." This one reminded us, female allure isn't confined to youth. And then a late-night comedian joked, Tom didn't say it, but man, the fallout lit up the internet like fireworks. All of it, folds into the 2025 cycle: rumor, retraction, repeat. We like stories that feel good, even if they're fake. We meme, we move on, or sometimes, well, we hold on. In closing, yes, this was a rumor shut down, but its aftershocks spread wider than any just friends statement can erase. It revealed how star power can be both weapon and shield, how public figures navigate rumor with poised silence, and how fans craft their own cinematic fantasies. And though the story quietly tucks itself into the archives of internet lore, its echoes, or the sentiment it stirred, linger. So again, if you were one of the thousands rooting for Tom and Sofia to actually make it official, don't keep it to yourself. You played a part in it all. Keep commenting, keep hoping, or roasting, whichever camp you're in. The rumor may be over, but the memory, like a half-told love story, remains. Stick around, because in the glitzy, automated chase for headlines, the next rumor might already be simmering, somewhere between two filters, one camera shutter, and a stray comment. And whether it's true or just another fantasy, we'll all be there, cameras locked, mesmerized. If you were one of the thousands rooting for Tom and Sofia to actually make it official, don't keep it to yourself. Drop a comment, hit that like button, and let us know your dream celeb couple. And if you think this story was wild, just wait till the next rumor explodes. Subscribe now so you don't miss the next twist in Hollywood's never-ending soap opera. Because in the world of celebrity drama, nothing's ever as it seems, and sometimes the fakest love stories are the ones we remember the most.